Alright. Let's hop into voice 2. Anyone who's staking out.
Oh boy.
So what sort of area are you staking out?
Well, it's probably going to be an alley, because that's where they probably are patrolling.
Just like a random alley?
Well, does any, maybe probably a central alley would be a good idea. I don't know.
That's literally the opposite.
I don't know.
One cannot have a central alley. Do you mean like an alley off, like off Main Street or something?
Probably. Or like...
Okay.
Yeah. Would there be like a place on the map where we think like maybe angels would come out? Like armory.
You could roll an intelligence survival check.
Okay.
To try and figure out what like a good like route through this floor would be.
Good thing that my intelligence survival isn't terrible.
Did Holo die?
Yeah. 7. I got a 7, by the way.
Well, you're not sure.
Okay. I hope Barnaboo has survival.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
That was
I think the only person with survival is Rizko.
I mean, I have survival,
maybe
just not very much of it.
Do you really?
Yeah, I have 4 survival.
Huh.
Secrets of my character.
Anyway, so yeah, where are you guys looking? Just a random alleyway? Completely at random?
Well...
Do we do the whole checking the map? That's...
Yeah, I didn't get anywhere.
You just check... I heard you say, I want to check the map, and then I just basically dropped out, so that's all I got.
Okay. Well,
I rolled a, intelligence survival check.
Right. I don't
You may do so if you want.
I don't have survival, but I can try anyway. Assuming it's not a...
Good thing I have 300 intelligence.
I rolled a 4.
Well, you sure do think that you know even less information than she does? So you think that probably, I don't know, wandering around the city, you're sure to find something.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a good idea. I mean, someone mentioned something about alleyways, so I guess like a random alleyway will do the job.
Well, is there like a map? Is there a place on the map that's like maybe like an armory or something, like where, or some place where like angels would come out?
An armory?
I don't know. I'm just making random guesses.
No, there's not an armory on the map.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking there's like, it's like Disney World where the angels are hiding backstage and they come out.
Yeah, just check the map to see if there's angels be here written on it.
So, I mean, I guess, yeah, we could just pick a random alleyway.
Stake it out.
I presume there's not going to be too many problems just because everyone's afraid of the angels.
I guess we'll try hiding in that alley somehow. Because, like, I don't want to just be standing there when an angel turns up. Don't know about you.
No, I want to get really close to one. I'm going to get up to it, kiss it on the lips. Does it have lips? I don't know. Whatever. We'll find out.
I ship it.
Yeah, do the angels have lips? Asking the real questions.
No. Well,
let's contact Father Mythliberty.
The person who would know that would be like Van.
Well, we'll have to ask Van. Does anyone
Let's go down and ask.
Go down and ask. 4 hours later. Do angels have lips? No. Great. We'll go do that stakeout now. Oh, it's morning. Whoops.
Alright.
That would surprisingly not be out of character for this group. Alright, so I guess we'll just pick a random alleyway.
Alright, you do so. You find a random alleyway, and are you trying to hide or anything?
Like,
probably.
yes. I mean,
at least,
I'm trying to hide.
At bare minimum, just not standing in plain sight.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna try and hide.
Each roll me alertness, perception, stealth checks then. Or alertness, a covert stealth check.
Great, my best roll.
Oh.
Which can I re-roll?
Oh.
This one, fortunately.
5.
7.
How did you get more than me?
Well, my original roll was a 3. Fortunately, I rolled a 2 on the one I could re-roll. So yeah. 7.
I did bad on my good stat.
I have a maximum roll of like 12 with that, so I did pretty well.
Alright, well, you hide behind a box,
That's fine.
and
Seems
Hannah,
fair.
you hide in front of the box.
Oh, nice.
But you're like in the shade.
Good, I won't get hot in this blazing, I don't know what part of the year it is.
Alright. So what are you guys doing to stake out? Just hanging out and seeing what happens?
Sitting there, being quiet, looking.
Like, I don't know what would be like a sign of an angel.
I mean, I think I've seen one before, so like I'd recognize them if I saw
I meant
one.
like
I guess.
sound-wise, so we can know if they're like nearby.
Wasn't there like the? Did they make like a shuffling, knocking noise or something? I don't know. I can't quite remember.
Right.
But they made like
they
a noise.
made some kind of noise because
They made some kind of noise that we heard them on the airship.
Yeah.
So like, I'm sure we'd recognize the noise. I just can't remember exactly how it was described.
Alright, well, I guess if you're just hanging out, roll alertness perception.
Hang on. 8.
Nice, 16.
9.
Alright. Well, with a 16, hours and hours pass, and then you hear some footsteps approaching, very silently from the other side of the alley.
Just footsteps.
Yep. You can barely hear them. The person is clearly trying to be stealthy.
I don't know if we should bother. What's your opinion, Barnaboo, my good old buddy?
I mean, anyone walking around this time of night when there are angels about is suspicious.
A good point to make.
What is that intonation?
A cheesy, stupid one. Do I have... Is there any way to tell, like, how close they are? Like, is there a shadow? I don't know. It's dark. It's nighttime. Why would there be a shadow?
No, you don't, you actually can't hear, or you can hear, but when you take a look in that area, you see absolutely nothing.
Is there something above? No.
Someone wearing an invisibility cloak.
Well, we don't have any way to detect magic.
Dang.
I don't really know what we could do. I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's really anything we could do, so that wouldn't.
I mean, other than look out and make sure that they don't catch us by surprise and stab us in the back.
Well, yeah, we can just be more on alert.
Need to be more alert.
But the other thing is that they probably don't have magic, because otherwise the angels would probably be near us.
True.
So for all we know, it could just be someone that got drunk and is sneaking back.
If they're drunk, they're unlikely to be sneaking effectively,
Well,
and
whatever.
they're obviously
You know what I
sneaking
meant.
effectively. Well, I think we should be on our guard at least. So
Yes.
I'm gonna pull out my fire flower.
Alright. Well, seconds later. Hello, you hear, or actually it would make more sense. Hannah, you hear someone whisper in your ear, and they say, "You're Hannah, right? Don't say anything. Nod
Nod.
and blink. That's it."
Blink. I do so.
The person in your head says, or not in your head, but the person whispering to you says, "All right. Do you know where Van is? Yes or no?"
No. Well, I probably shake my head no.
I see. Look, I don't have any reason to kill you, but I will. Tell me where you think Van is right now. And what are you doing?
I'm having like an inner conflict. Can I sell him out? Because it'd be really funny if I did.
I can't hear any of this conversation, so I have no input.
I'm conflicted. You're doing this on purpose. I'm so tempted. Okay, I need to figure out what I'm gonna say. I'm bad at talking in character. Well, first of all, I just say, like, van. He's probably a few floors down, but I don't know exactly where he is.
All right. What are you doing here?
Let's see. I don't know. I keep stumbling over this stuff. It's okay, Van. Zurich can edit it out. Make people think I'm not pathetic. Now I feel stupid because I'm just saying things. Whatever. I'm just gonna stop monologuing. We're just saying, and I'll just say like we're just here for the night because we can't afford to stay anywhere.
So why have you been keeping such a close eye on your surroundings?
Just to make sure that nothing's gonna happen.
He puts a knife against you. See a knife peek out of the darkness? It's coated in something purple, and he presses it against your throat.
Do I see this?
Roll alertness perception. Well, no, because you rolled alertness perception before, and it was not good. So no,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What did he say?
I'm probably looking a different direction or something.
Well, he says the truth. I have no qualms about killing you right now.
We're trying to figure out what's happening with the guards around here. Patrol guards, whatever.
The guards?
The angels.
Interesting. Tell me what you know about the angels.
I'm not, like, a magic person, so I know pretty much nothing. I've never actually seen one.
He says, disappointing. And then he stabbed you.
Oh. Darn.
1 sec.
I'm telling the truth.
Alright. You take a total of 12 wounds.
I think at this point I don't have anything. So...
Oh, wait. What are you at currently?
My character sheet says 6 stun, but that was probably from a while ago. Cause I haven't
mine says 1 wound, but like again.
Okay, so
like a while ago.
Wounds are gonna stay around, but if you had 6 stun, then those are cleared up by now.
Okay.
So you take 12 wounds, and you can roll me a willpower discipline check. Resist poison if you have it.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, 7.
Alright. You feel your eyes drooping, and you collapse and black out.
Nice.
Do I notice
this you
that?
see.
Right.
You see Pyro bleeding out of her neck.
Huh.
Not like gushing, not like a cut vein or anything, but like you see her bleeding and then she falls to the floor.
Huh.
Just to make sure... Oh, sorry.
I immediately...
And that's Barnaboo's reaction.
Yeah. Huh. I immediately throw a fireball above where... Just above where she fell onto the floor.
Alright, roll it.
What's the roll for it again?
Agility... ranged weapon.
I have nothing in ranged weaponry. So here we go.
Sorry. Just to
I
make
rolled
sure
a 7.
Oh, I'm bad. Time to feel bad for trying to talk over people.
Well, you fire a fire flower at the air, as far as you're concerned.
Yep. Okay.
You sure did make contact with that building over there.
Okay. Fine.
Just to make sure, this isn't like a voice it wasn't a voice I recognized or anything.
No, it was not a voice you recognized.
Right.
So what do you do then?
If nothing else happens, I'm gonna see what I can do about, first of all, trying to stop bleeding if I can. I don't have any medical skills whatsoever.
You cannot make untrained medicine checks.
Didn't think so. In which case, the only thing I'm gonna do then is try and get Pyro down to the other floor then. Because like...
It's gonna take a while.
Yeah. But like... At this point, everything has gone horrendously wrong pretty much immediately.
Well, this is several hours later, but yeah. So, roll me a body, unarmed combat or a body athletics check.
Body athletics, because that's the one I have a skill in. Oh boy, I rolled a 5.
I can't wait
Well,
to
you
bleed
try
out.
and You try and pick her up, but you just can't really quite do it.
Can I drag her?
Oh my
Alright,
god.
you can drag her.
Maybe we'll spot an angel on our way.
You begin dragging this corpse, and incidentally, as you're dragging, you do hear some familiar shuffling off to the side.
Right, I am immediately going to try and hide at that point, because nope!
God, if poison counts as magic, I'm gonna,
Like, it's one thing about, like, get everyone out to the best of abilities, and there's another one of being stupid and letting everyone die, so I'm immediately going to hide when I hear that shuffling.
Alright, roll me a covert check.
Covert with what attribute? Agility?
Alertness.
Alertness.
Or agility in this case, actually, yeah.
They're both the same roll, so it doesn't really matter. I rolled a 9.
I can't wait to get eaten.
You rolled a 9?
Yep.
Well, you hide in behind a box. It worked very well last time.
I'm gonna try and...
Hey, right, you weren't the one who got stabbed with a poison knife, so it had to work. It worked in some way.
You were slightly less of a target than the other person, so...
I mean, I know exactly why I'm a target.
Alright. So yeah, you're hiding behind a box and the shuffling draws nearer.
I'm watching.
Can I, out of character, say to run?
The shuffling grows nearer.
You don't have any magic, run! I speak telepathically.
I'm still debating whether or not to run. Yeah,
Up to you.
I think I'm gonna try and get some distance between me and Pyro at the moment. Like, if I can keep Pyro in sight, that'd be good. But I've decided that being next to Pyro at this point is a terrible, terrible idea.
All right. So where are you going? Actually,
Okay.
You know what, Pyro? Go back to the main chat.
Oh, okay.
You're knocked out.
Oh no.
Hopefully the rest of the session will be voiced to, so you won't miss anything.
Man, right when I leave, they're gonna come back. Wendy
like, oh my
Koopa's
God.
gonna come through the door.
The two of them will burst in here and say, "Oh my God, where's Jakey boy? We need him right now."
And then it's canon. I did evaporate. All that stuff Horikawa predicted.
Jakey boy wandered off to the bathroom and didn't come back, and we just spend the rest of the session searching for him all around town.
It happens. You got real life.
Well, I actually might have to go now, so...
I mean, mine as well, since...
Yeah. Okay.
See ya.
See ya. I guess my 2 lines of dialogue. That's my Jakey Boy cameo for the
So
session.
You took a whole bunch of equipment, and now you're disappearing, so we can't get it.
See, Horikawa told me to do this to, but like...
Hey
oh,
guys.
come on. No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to
Could
me.
not be any
Come on.
Did you die?
by Sturd.
I got stabbed and passed out.
Oh no.
Sounds about right.
Oh man.
Oh, no. Well,
Welcome to the club.
anyway, I gotta go. I'm gonna stop
That's
recording.
Remember to
I'm
upload your
replacing
audio.
Jakey Boy.
Bite stick.
You got stabbed.
Yeah. I mean, I've probably
Fuck.
been stabbed before.
I mean, it's a good rite of passage to get knocked unconscious in this team.
To clarify, stabbed
Only
by an
comes
angel,
in
yeah?
two. What?
Stabbed by an angel, yeah?
No.
No? Oh.
Oh. Are you allowed to tell us?
I don't know. This is like the
Probably
first time
not.
where I have like a private chat. I don't know if I'm supposed to withhold information.
I mean, if our characters wouldn't know it, then I guess
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
we're waiting
so
for...
We'll,
If
If
Loading.
Barnaboo makes it out alive.
we'll wait until we know in character.
Oh,
so
boy.
we'll
Yeah.
know when we stay in a hotel 3 days without any news.
Horikawa could come back in here and say, "So yeah, Barnaboo and Hannah just never come back. What do you do?"
I have confidence in Barnaboo.
Do you?
Yes. Well, maybe.
I wonder if this means that Polo's not gonna be a normie anymore. He is gonna have his own set of powers.
Oh. I don't know if that's where it's going.
Every time someone is alone for a prolonged period of time, that's what I think is happening.
Everyone knows that, like, cult gods strike when there's nobody around.
I mean, that's what has been happening. That has been the pattern.
I'll be lonely.
You're not wrong.
No, we need you. We need someone who's not influenced by anyone.
I'll be sure that once the cult gods corner me, I'll be like, no, I have to be an atheist for my friends.
And then you get atheist powers.
What does that entail?
I mean,
Look,
really, Void is atheist as well, so...
Well,
see, Void is the denial of... Oh, no, it's not quite the same. You're right. It's not quite... It's similar, I guess.
Void is anti-theist.
Yeah. Yeah. You nailed it. You nailed it.
untheist.
Yeah, it's a difference of, like, saying there isn't and declaring there isn't. You know, there's a
Oh yeah, I suppose
a
so.
nuance of
Well, I don't
Smart.
really think in this universe you can declare there is no god.
Yeah,
You
I
could
mean,
do it if you were to say they're not gods, they're like super wizards or something.
Yeah.
Like, deny their divinity, you could, but...
calling Hannah an atheist is more like a pun than an
Oh,
actual
yeah.
use of the word.
Well, yeah.
In this, I'm the equivalent of an atheist.
Though if Holo is going to get powers, it'll probably be Satanist since we don't have that.
I mean, that'd be cool.
I don't want him to have Satanist powers.
We would have every representation there.
The problem
have-
is...
Wasn't there something we could do with, like, all four that we discussed last time? I forget.
Oh,
if you have all four, you can kind of then walk around an angel with all four of them and they get stunned, basically.
yeah, you can kind of corral them.
They don't, their magic-seeking senses kind of overwhelm them at that point, and they don't attack anyone. As long as, like, there's four people roughly the same distance from them, all different, and none of them way more powerful than the others. It's hard to pull off, but,
So, like, it just basically, like,
Oh,
locks
so-
out their tracking, because they can't decide.
It's a video game bug.
yeah.
I still think it'd be cool if you had one of each, plus one of nothing. Like, I think that's just neat.
I really
Well,
like
if
that
I
idea,
die-
except
No,
giving Barnaboo the ability to alter people's memories sounds like the worst thing that could possibly happen.
Yeah, that's exactly why I don't want him to have Satanist powers.
Give me Satanist powers.
Yeah, see, Hannah I would trust with that power. Maybe I shouldn't, but I would.
I would only target Van, let's be honest here.
I mean, it would, yeah, but it wouldn't work on me.
Damn.
Actually, no, shit, it would. Because, I mean, wait,
I think it might depend how it's administered.
yeah.
I'll alter
Like,
the memories of Bowser to be like, oh, these are my best buds.
I like how this campaign started out as police people doing an investigation, and now it's a team of wizards.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm presuming that I was dragging Pyro sort of out of the alleyway.
Yeah.
So in which case, I'm going to try and leave down the alleyway in the other direction, like away from the shuffling.
Okay. How are you doing this? Quickly, stealthily, what?
A mixture of both if I possibly can.
Alright, you can roll me an alertness covert check.
Let me grab the roll.
Or an agility covert.
Yeah, same roll anyway. Oh boy, 5.
So you begin shuffling off, making quite a bit of noise. You briefly run into a barrel, which you slightly knock over and you fret. And
Well,
after
I'm
you
under
do
stre-
so,
I'm
you
stressed,
hear
alright?
you hear the shuffling pause, and then begin moving more quickly and
Right.
getting louder.
I'm gonna run then. Just straight up run. But
right.
ideally, like, away from the shuffling, hopefully towards an exit.
Roll me agility, athletics, running.
Oh boy, I'm gonna die. This is like the thing I'm the worst at. Hang on, what can I re-roll? I rolled a 5.
Well, you begin running, and you see, turning the corner, an angel turns the corner.
Okay, well, I'm gonna run away from it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and
So
get
go ahead
to.
and...
I'm gonna try and get to a staircase. So, like, away
Well,
from the
it is
angels.
approaching you quickly. It's closed a huge gap between you and it. By now, just be aware.
All right.
And you see on its... Normally it has sort of a blank expression, but now it has sort of a mouth forming.
Right.
The mouth is like a gaping hole.
I'm gonna throw the meat that I have left over at it. Just like drop it on the floor behind me while I'm running.
You can do so.
I'm gonna do that. I have no reason to keep that meat around, and if it has like even a chance in hell of stopping that angel, I'm doing it.
Alright, you drop the meat.
Dropped it on the floor, and I'm keeping on running as fast as I possibly can.
You do so. So roll another running check. If you have plot points, you can use them beforehand to bolster your roll. Just FYI.
I have 3 plot points. How much does...
That would get you an extra D6.
You know what?
And that D6 would be a guaranteed roll of at least 3.
Yeah, that is worth it. So that's like on top of that, I get another D6.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm using all of those. Well worth it for them. Like, I have basically like agility athletics is my second worst roll. Body athletics is my worst.
So incidentally, that D6 minimum roll is 3. So if you roll like a 1 or a 2, it counts as a 3.
Right. I rolled 7.
Total of 7?
Total of 7.
All right. It catches up to you.
Right.
And the mouth opens and
I'm gonna
takes a bite at you.
I'm going to throw a fireball at it at this point.
All right. Well, too bad. You did a full action of running.
Yeah.
Takes 7 wounds.
Okay.
And roll me a willpower. Willpower discipline check.
All right.
Resist outside influence or something like that would work.
9.
All right. With a 9, you feel yourself becoming detached from your current location.
Okay.
And you feel your body sort of starting to disintegrate. It is now your turn.
Right, I'm going to throw a fireball at it. Because, like, I'm not going to outrun it.
All right, go ahead and roll that check.
I keep forgetting what roll it is. It's...
Agility, ranged weapon.
Agility, ranged weapon. I don't have ranged weapon. I really should get ranged weapon. Oh, crap. Crit fail.
All right. You are freaking out so much about the angel that you can't really seem to figure out your fire flower right now. And you set yourself on fire.
Okay.
You take 1 wound. Not too bad.
Yeah, considering I only have, 3 left on my life point. Oh, no, not 3. I have 5 left, so I'm running out of options pretty much at this point.
You are also now on fire.
Oh, no.
And the angel bites at you again, doing 3 wounds.
Right.
And you find yourself waking up in a totally different place.
Huh. Well, I'm not dead.
The room is dark.
Well, I'm not dead. That's a start.
Well, the room is dark. Around you are nothing but dead bodies.
Huh. Well, I'm doing better
Many
than
of which
these...
have their faces ripped off, their eyes gouged out, that sort of thing.
Well, I'm doing better than these people.
For now.
For now. Can I hear anything in this room, or is it quiet?
You hear a low throbbing.
Is that sort of all around, or is there a specific direction that's coming from?
All around.
Right. So the room's just completely dark. There's no sort of indicator.
Completely dark.
There's no sort of indicator of a particular direction in which there might be something interesting.
Correct.
In which case, I'm gonna slowly and carefully move forwards, just in a random direction.
All right, you do so. You find yourself stepping over the many corpses on your way.
Mm-hmm.
When you look around, go ahead and roll me alertness perception.
10.
You seem to be in a giant pit.
Pit. So, is there, like, light upwards?
Nope.
So there's no indicator that I could climb out.
Well, the walls are dirt, so you could try and climb. Agility athletics climbing.
I'll give it a try. I rolled a 3.
Well, you try, but you find yourself slipping down the walls whenever you try.
Yeah, I thought I might. Right. I don't have a lot with me that's of any use at the moment. The only thing that's marginally useful is a tangled parachute that I might be able to take some rope from, but...
So what's your next action?
I have no idea what I'm going to do at this point. I guess I'm going to try and circle around and see how big this place is.
It's a large pit with lots of corpses, each of which seems to have been gnawed on to varying degrees.
Right. I really don't know what to do next. I guess... Yeah, I probably couldn't tie some rope to a musket ball and shoot that upwards, could I? Not sure that's how physics works.
I mean, if you wanted to try.
I think it's an extremely dumb idea. But...
you do ludicrously well on your check, then maybe.
I mean, I do actually have some stats in guns for once, so...
Could you get like a 17?
With what skills? Like...
Guns... it would be alertness guns?
Nope. I can get a 14.
You would need you would need about a 17.
Yeah, I know.
That.
I wonder if I could, like, you said the walls are made of dirt?
Yeah.
I have a saber on me. Can I jam it into the walls?
You can try if you like.
Yeah, because I could potentially use that to try and help climb, rather than doing it by hand.
Roll me an agility, or roll me a body melee weapons check.
Well, I crit failed.
Well, you jam the saber into the wall and it shatters.
Okay. Well, it was a crappy saber I got from Kamek's weaponry, so I guess that's understandable. I wonder if I could dig through the walls rather than climb them. Might take a while, but I could try.
You begin digging?
Yeah, I'm gonna try digging.
Alright, roll me a body discipline check.
Well, I haven't crit failed. I got a... Oh, hang on, I'm gonna re-roll that one because I can. Oh, no, that was worse. I got a 5.
Alright. Well, nothing really going with that.
Right. I've got no way of talking to people either. I'm gonna take a closer look at one of these corpses.
Alright. Roll me an alertness perception. Investigation, if you have, like, investigation.
No, I don't. 13. No, 11. What am I saying? 11.
Alright. Well, you see that a number of them have... Bizarrely, none of them seem to have any magical markings or anything on them. They all seem to be relatively normal people.
Okay. Can I take a look at their hands?
Sure.
Like, do any of their fingernails show sign of wear?
You know what? Sure, yeah. Some of them do.
Alright, because I'm basically trying to ascertain whether or not these people were dead when they turned up here, or have died since.
And indeed, you not only see that there's wear there, you see that they're bloody and, you know, a bunch of them have dirt beneath their fingernails.
Right, so they've been trying to climb out of here. Right.
And that's when you hear a voice.
Okay.
You hear, well. What do we have here?
Hello. I'm so glad I have
It's
steady
stuck,
cover.
are you?
A little bit.
It's coming from way up, way up.
Mm-hmm.
Says, well, that's a shame. I mean, I would get you out of there, but you were so mean to me before.
Was I?
Oh, quite rude. Quite rude. I could put you out of your misery if you want.
No, thank you.
Oh. See, this is you being mean again. And
Um,
here I was, going to save you if you said yes.
define save.
Oh, I was going to let you out. But that ship has sailed.
Let me out
You're
by...
just not fun.
Perhaps we can come to some arrangement.
Oh, a deal. So you want to make a deal?
Why not?
Certainly, I can do that for you.
Well, you know what I want. What do you want from me?
Oh, nothing much. Nothing much at all. I just want you to close your eyes and go to sleep, and you'll wake up elsewhere.
Where?
Oh, with your friends, of course.
And specifically unharmed?
Oh, you'll be fit as a fiddle.
With no adverse effects.
I wouldn't consider anything an adverse effect.
Okay. No, so you're saying to me that I would wake up next to my acquaintances exactly as I am right now?
Oh, of course not, silly. Why would you want to?
Well, that is what I want. That is part of my deal. That is what I am hoping to bargain for.
He says, how about this? I give you some brand new powers.
What if I said
Free
I
of
didn't...
charge.
What if I said I didn't want them? I appreciate the offer.
Well, then, I certainly hope you have another way out. But I don't think that you do.
I suppose you're not willing to trade my freedom for information.
What information do you have?
I don't know. I don't know what you know, but I'm sure I know some things that you don't.
No, you probably don't.
I doubt that.
Well, up to you. You get free powers and escape, or you die here.
Well, I don't like the sound of dying. Fine, let's do it.
All right. I'm going to need you to go to sleep.
I close my eyes.
Do you actually try and go to sleep?
Yeah, I'll do what I can.
All right, roll willpower discipline.
Let's do this. This is an okay roll of mine, so let's see. 7.
All right. So you try. You're going to sleep, and you're nodding off, and you hear a couple sort of seconds later, right, or seconds right before you fall asleep, you hear a familiar voice saying, "Oh, did you get Barnaboo to agree to things? Wow, he's a tough cookie." It is very clearly Sharon's voice.
Right. Okay.
And then you fall asleep.
Right. Okay. Welp.
You are going to wake up in an alley next to your friend's hotel area.
On floor 9, I assume.
No, not in floor 9. In floor
Oh.
5, right where you're.
Oh, I thought they
Your
went.
friends.
I thought they went to floor 9, or did they go back to floor 5?
No.
I may have just misunderstood. Okay, well, wherever they are.
So, one sec. And you find yourself waking up with powers that feel distant to you and yet oddly familiar, but you can't quite access. Like they're you can do them, but they don't feel like part of you.
Right.
So here are your powers. One moment. There you go.
Huh. Those are quite useful.
All right. And so I assume you're going to wake up and go back to the hotel room?
Yeah, I assume I'm going to be, like, covered in blood or something, because I've just been, like, eaten by an angel.
Oh, no. In fact, you've healed all your wounds.
Oh, nice. That's another benefit, I guess.
All right. So shall we
So
head
let's
back?
hop back in.